Today we're going to talk about how to stop doubting yourself in your career or in anything that you're doing, really. So stay tuned. So how to stop doubting yourself? The first thing is remember that you are a human being and that you're not going to be perfect and that you're not supposed to be perfect. And what is perfect anyway? Something that is great to one person might be different to somebody else. So there is really no such thing as perfect, and you are human and you're going to make mistakes, and that's okay. The second thing is don't beat yourself up about your mistakes or about how something might not be perfect, because that is just time that you've spent beating yourself up instead of actually learning from your experience. When self-doubt creeps in, that's where it comes from. It comes from wanting to be perfect. The thoughts that creep in, like I'm not good enough, I'm not sure if I can do this, I've never done this before, come from fear of trying and not being perfect. Understand that you're human and that you make mistakes and that you're supposed to and that it's okay. And then don't beat yourself up for it, because that just adds on to what you're already experiencing. Like trying to be perfect and then beating yourself up for not being perfect. It just all leads to a very miserable cocktail of negative emotions that really isn't necessary, because you're here and you're supposed to be trying, learning, and then trying again. Okay? So that's actually how it's supposed to go. But we think for some reason that we're supposed to get it perfectly right the first time, and that if we don't, we're a failure. But that's actually not true. Thirdly, remember to look at what did work. Okay, so if you tried something, what did go well? Maybe it was just the fact that you tried it and that it was hard and uncomfortable to do it. But first, take a good hard look, make yourself come up with what is working, what did work well, what you liked, right? What you're proud of. There must be one little thing that you can find that you did well. And this all comes from the way that you're thinking about it. Even if the thing that you did was just showing up and doing it, right? The only thing that's ever not working is actually something that you're thinking or something that you're not thinking. So let's take the example of interviewing, for example. Okay, so lots of people doubt themselves a lot when they're going for job interviews. They're thinking all sorts of things like, there's other candidates, they know more than me. Like, what if I'm not good enough? What if they don't like me? All this stuff, right? The only thing that's not working about that is those thoughts themselves, right? So you need to shift those thoughts to thoughts that do work. So for example, when I'm coaching people, I've learned that thoughts that work a lot better are when you completely take the focus off you, right? When you're not thinking about yourself at all, you're in curious energy. You want to know what they're doing, what they need, what's exciting and upcoming for them, right? And when you take your focus off yourself, put it onto someone else, that works a lot better, right? So your thinking is the only thing that's not working. And you have a choice of 1,000 things that you could be thinking. And you want to focus on things that are going to work for you, things that are going to serve you. And you're going to get better at it every time. And you just need to have that awareness. So let's recap. The first thing is to understand that you're a human. You're not perfect, you make mistakes. There's no such thing as perfect anyway. All that is fine. All that is completely normal. And of course, that's going to happen. It happens to anybody on their journey to success. Secondly, remember not to beat yourself up. Your brain is going to want to, probably. It's probably going to say, I told you you sucked. I told you you couldn't do it. I told you you didn't know enough. I told you you had to have all the answers. What's wrong with you? Don't do that, okay? Don't beat yourself up, okay? Just remember, you're human, okay? You learned. What's next? Thirdly, super importantly, remember to look at what is working. So what did go really well in that interview? The fact that you showed up for that interview, the fact that you got that interview in the first place. Those are all steps forward. Those are all things that worked. My name is Natalie Fisher. I am a career and business mindset coach. I help you to achieve your goals, even if everything that you have done up until now has not worked, okay? I know what that's like. If you'd like to work with me or go deeper and learn some more, I have a completely free workshop. You can sign up below. It's called How to Achieve Your Goals in Career. Even if what you've done so far hasn't worked, what you're gonna get is the 2 main components you need to achieve success. You're gonna learn the main coaching tool that I go through with all of my clients to work through any issue, problem that they're having, how your thoughts have created everything you have in your life up until now, and how, if you want to, you can change those things, and how to get started immediately to set yourself on a path towards what you want. Click the link below and get signed up, and I hope to see you on the workshop. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't, give me a thumbs down. Subscribe to the channel. I will be back in a few days with another video. Don't forget to leave me a comment. It's the only way that I really get to know you guys. I look forward to hearing from you. All right, thanks so much. Bye.